high-strung babe. You're high-strung babe. And a high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man. Might oversleep some. You act up, say I'm lazy and a bum. You're high-strung, babe. You're high-strung, baby. And a high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man. All right now. A high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man.
Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hold on, folks. Let me see if this will work. Did that work? All right. Look at that. I hope that's working. Let me just check some. I'm just testing out some new software tonight because I've been running into issues with the software that I usually use. So I have to figure out a backup plan if I'm going to do this. So bear with me. I'm just, so we get a number 1, so that looks like that's working. My camera's over here, so if I do end up using this software moving forward, I'm going to have to move some cameras around because the angles are all, I have to look over here to run the software. So give me 1 second here. Let me just bring up my YouTube channel to make sure that I can see what you're seeing. And then we'll start playing around with this stuff and see if it's worth using or not. It's not free. Let's see here. Live. All right, well, that looks like that's going. Sounds clear. Good. Well, I've got the guitar here, and we'll do some stuff with the guitar as well to make sure that that's all running and working good. The other cool thing with this software is I can bring stuff into the stream like that. So that's kind of cool. I want to see that come up on the iPad here. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, there it is. And then to take it off, I just do that. Okay. That's cool. All right. Well, we know that the comments part is working. Do you use OBS anymore? I do not use OBS anymore. I do have it installed on the computer. Right now what I'm using is something called Ecamm Live, specifically for the Mac users out there, this software. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's I'm just kind of, I played with it in the past, but just kind of real briefly, not really diving in too deep with it. So I had it installed on the machine, so I was going to start setting it up with this Stream Deck controller here that I have and working with that a little bit. Because I can switch all my switches. I don't have to click on my computer at all. I can use my little control surface here to change the scenes and stuff. So, yeah, Ecamm is pretty cool. I just need to find out if it's going to stream at the quality that I want and be able to bring in multiple guests and so forth. Because for my job, that's what I do. I bring in a lot of people from all over the country to do presentations and stuff like that. So I still got a lot of tweaking to do and figuring out if this is going to be a good alternative to my main system, which is a TriCaster that I've been running into major issues in the last week with. So I'm not very confident in running something for work and having it crash, and then that would not be good. So I'm investigating other solutions just in case I have to abandon the TriCaster solution for a short time until the company sends me a new unit. All right, so let me see. I can put Lars Guitars. How are you, my friend? We've got CN8800 in here. Tom C49. That's a new name. Welcome. Sounds clear, he says. Good. Who else we got in here? I think I saw somebody else come in earlier. I think that's it for now. Again, this wasn't a planned stream. It was just a quick setup and hit live to see how well it worked. So that's cool. Let me see if I can. Now, if I wanted to show you what the Helix is doing and I want to switch cameras, I can do that. And there you go. Now you'll see the patch that I'm using, and I can explain and do stuff with the Helix with that screen. And if I need to show the Helix in its full view, you should see that, which is good. System audio is muted. Good. All right. At any time, let me know in the chat if the audio goes out, because as I'm switching scenes, I'm not sure if it's going to mute a certain audio source, and I don't want it to mute the main source where the mic and the guitar and everything is coming through, because that's the way I've got it set up. Again, if I play music, it should still come through. Let me try that. Let me just... Cool, then you should be able to see that. All right, now if I want to show the browser, There's the browser, but this is a little funky because I have to kind of adjust it here. There we go. Kind of weird. But anyway, it works. It works. So if I needed to show like something, let me go to my Kijiji page here. If I can do that. Kijiji. And am I still signed in? Yes, I am. And see my favorites. There you go. And that's working. So very good there. I mean, I can set up different scenes too. What is that up there? That's kind of, oh, okay, that's showing me my stream. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of going through this stuff. So let me go to my GoPro cam. GoPro cam is that one. Should be able to see. Any luck on the strats? No. I was looking again today. Nothing really popping up that well, there is a couple, but they're in the States and they're $5,000 US. So a little much for what I'm looking for, but I rock the blues. By the way, who sings that song you use in the open? The music I'm using mostly in my intros and stuff like that is all stuff, it's license-free stuff that's downloaded off of a service called Epidemic Sounds. You just could buy a subscription for it per year. I have it through my work because I downloaded, all kinds of music for different projects and stuff. So I'm not sure which song was playing in my intro, but they have Chester Malone is the one that I think is the one that I was playing. Nice lighting. Thank you. Jose. So we got a lot of people, the familiar folks from the Monday night show that we're doing a Tuesday night show tonight. So there you go. A little different. So there's Jose. The lighting's not all figured out. There's still some spots back there that I need to figure out, but I'll get there. Let me see here. Ouch. All right, so that should be coming through okay. I'm just going to back up a little bit here and see if I can figure out this camera angle, if that's working. All right, that's working. Paul Country, good audio. Sounds devastating. I don't know about that, but thank you for the compliment. There you go, Paul's Country. How are you? That's a new name. If you are new in here and you are interested in checking out the channel, please go ahead and do that. If you like it, subscribe. Right? There we go. Yeah, so tonight is just a basic test of this software here that I've had for a while, but I haven't really used it because I was using a different system. So I figured I need a backup solution for my main system that hasn't been working that great over the last couple of weeks. So I'm diving into this one to really figure out what works and what doesn't really work that well. But so far, everything I've tried to do with it, it's pretty much worked okay. I think the streaming is okay. It's not using too much computer resources. Right now it's saying my computer CPU is about 25 to 30% usage, which is okay because this computer is doing everything. It's taking in the sound, the cameras, whatever graphics I have. I don't have many graphics on there. I only have my lower third and my little logo in the top corner there. and it's actually streaming the content at 1080p. You should have it in 1080p. Let me check if that's what I have on my iPad as far as the quality selections. I can go to 1080. Yeah, it can. So the video should be nice and clear. The sound, I'm hoping, is nice and clear. We will do a quick jam using a YouTube track just to see how that's coming through, if that's working, because that's all going to be the computer doing all that work. So it'll give it a good test to see if the computer can handle everything that I want to do with it. So let's do that now. Let me go to the find a track here on YouTube that might be interesting. Let's go with this for now. Bring up this my go-to that I have some tracks on here from bands that I've played in the past and that I haven't gotten in trouble for playing. So we'll do that. I think I'm going to stand because sitting in this chair with the way it's set up here with the guitar, it's not that comfortable. So let me see if I can. If I stand, I might have to adjust the camera a bit here. Hold on. So that's, I can bring up the mic as well, pretty sure. That's going to have to be tightened up a bit. And wow. Okay. Let's see, test 1 2, test 1 2. I don't know if I can get it any higher than that. Test 1 2, test 1 2. There we go. That should work. I got to change these strings at some point. They are they are pretty old right now. I was going to change them before I moved to New Brunswick about a month ago, but I haven't had a chance. So it's definitely on the radar. Let me see if I need to move this chat window. Hold on. All right, so that's okay. Zach says he only has 2 weeks until he moves. Well, good luck to you, my friend. Moving is always fun and interesting. Let's see if this thing is properly in tune. So to do that, let me just do this here. Just a quick check here. Looks okay. All right. Let's see what that sounds like. So the patch that I am using tonight, for those who are interested in Helix stuff, is a patch that has the Rev Generator amp model and a 412, I guess a Mesa cab clone IR, and an overdrive in front of that, and an EP booster between the amp and the cab, pretty much. And then a little bit of reverb and delay in there. But that's about it. Nothing else. So that's, and a P90 guitar. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So let's try that. I'll mute the mic and we'll try the track, and we'll see if the mix is okay as far as the levels and the sound, and the computer doesn't crap out by doing too many things at once, and we'll see what happens. All right.
In the still of the night, I hear the wolfhound honey sniffing around your door. In the still of the night, I hear my heart beating heavy, telling me I gotta have more. In the shadow of night, I see the full moon rise, telling me what's in store. My heart starts shaking my body. and I just can't take no more. Waiting for the night to cook.
All right, let's see. So hopefully the audio is okay. I don't know what the mix was like in my headphones. My guitar anyway was a little low compared to the song, but that could be just my mix. But if it sounds good through YouTube and the mix is okay, then it would be fine with me. Let's see. Hey, Brad. Hey, Brad Egan, how are you? What is Johnny saying here? Hey, Brad, I Googled Ezzy's today, and the building is still there. Oh, okay. It was the building next door that was destroyed in a fire. Ah, okay. So we were discussing that last night about this is a music store that we went to as a kid, as kids, I should say. And we thought it burnt down, but I guess John has just confirmed that it has not. We were never going to get any sleep if Brian keeps Sorry, Brad. This is just testing tonight, so nothing formal. Just a quick test so that we can see if this software is gonna be the way to go moving forward. Sounds great. You could have boosted the solo. Yeah, I guess I could do that. The Helix is there. I mean, I've got a lead patch on there that I could click on, but if the rest of the mix was okay, though, it could be better. Okay. Hey, Docpa, how are you? So as long as the mix is equal, as far as like with the track and the guitar, then I can adjust from there a little bit. Brad was at work at 6 a.m. Wow. We got a snowstorm here. Well, kind of a snowstorm here last night, overnight, and then this morning it was like all icy and windy and stuff. So I'm glad I don't have to commute. that was a nice blessing to get up to in the morning, just walk downstairs and start working. But yeah, we're starting to get some winter weather, I should say. The mix was good, John. Okay, well we'll keep it that way for now, and maybe we'll make some. I might bring the Helix a little closer to me here so I can actually use the wah and click on the solo boost and things like that when I want to get more in depth with playing. More snow coming for us tomorrow. Great. Well, that means it's going to be coming to us later in the week then, if it's coming to you tomorrow. Got a bunch of rain and high winds in Moncton. Okay, we got rain all day Monday, but last night that turned into snow. But it's not a crazy amount of snow. It's just enough to make the roads all slippery and stuff. But, it's that time of year. So I think that camera angle is okay for now. If I'm going to use the GoPro, I might have to put more light back here somewhere or something in the background, because it's like a pretty dark area. I can't really adjust it more than that with that camera angle. But that's okay. Is the mic sounding loud enough or not loud enough or just perfect? Just let me know in there. Track, I guess there was a track I was lost on the crunchies. Well, this is just using the Helix with the Rev amp model. Let's see. Got a question from Tom C49 here. A member of Guitars Canada Forum. I am not. I should check that out, though. I'm not aware of that site, or I've never been on that site. I don't think so, anyway. Not that I know of, but I will check it out. Let me just click on that. There must be a way. Let me try this button here. I created a button. Orange, red, purple to black. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if this button works. If I hit that, what happens? Oh, that works. Okay, cool. That's a way to, instead of me reaching down for my mouse every time I want to take a comment off the screen, I can just hit that button, but I would have to have it a little closer to me here if I was doing this standing up. If I'm sitting down, then it's fine. But if we're playing along to stuff. All right, let's see. Let me go back to the computer thing here and see if I can. I hadn't played that song in a long time. Still a night. You need a higher desk. And the funny thing is about this desk, it's a stand-up desk, and I can raise it or lower it. But I've got so much stuff going on here in this desk that I'm almost scared to move it up or down, because a cable or something might move and everything might go might shut off. So. But I can adjust it. So when I'm not in an actual live stream, I can maybe adjust it ahead of time. But that's a good idea, Docpa, because this desk does go up and down. That's why I bought it. But I've put so much stuff on it and all hooked up and everything. It's it's a little tricky. So let's see what. So I should check out the forum that Tom C49 mentioned, Guitars Canada Forum. So if you're interested in checking that out, go there. I guess it's got some good used gear at good prices versus Reverb. Good. Well, I'm going to go check that out because I am looking for a custom shop Strat that is next to impossible to find right now. Well, the color and everything that I want anyway. That blend with heavy guitar. Yeah, I know, right? All right, let me see what I can come up with here. I don't know if Black Sabbath would get me. Would probably get a shut down, right? I wonder. We could do a real heavy song, Metallica song. I don't know if I'm up to it though. Let's see. I'm not sure I can pull this one off, but I can try a little bit of it. All right, there'll be a lot of fuck ups in it though. Oh, sorry. But we'll give it a shot. Again, let me know what we're listening for is the mix, so that you can hear the music and the guitar mixed properly together, and that it's not crapping out on YouTube and I guess compressing too much or whatever you call that, what YouTube does to music sometimes. So let's try this, and I'm looking for a custom shop Strat, anything from 55 to 60 reissue with a maple fretboard neck and white relic. So there you go. If you see one, let me know. Just do an intentional stutter every 30 or yeah, I don't know. We'll try. Let's try it. We'll see what happens. Man, okay. That was a workout in the hands and the wrist. Haven't done that in a long time, but hey, that was fun. All right, let's see. Audio cutout for Tom Z. Audio is good here. Audio video sync is good as well. Brad says good. Good there. We got a number 1 from Dogpaw. All right, good. Well, that's a good sign because, and we're still on air after playing that song. Metallica's not too bad as far as, and that wasn't Metallica. That was Stone Sour doing Metallica. But every time I've played a Metallica song, I haven't, like they'll give you a copyright, not a strike, but a claim or whatever. They don't block your video, but I don't make any money on this anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if you were making money on it, then they would probably take the money, which is fine. All right, so let me see if I've got everything. Okay, I think I've got everything there. Cool. All right, well, that worked. This software seems to be hanging in there as far as the syncing goes, too, because I'm watching it on my iPad, and it looks like it's in sync as far as the audio and the video parts of it anyway. And those tracks are coming direct from YouTube, so it's playing from the browser into the software and then coming out to stream direct to you guys, so that's working okay as well. Okay, so what was the other thing I needed to test on this? Okay, so I have these little, so there's the TriCaster just shut down, which is fine because I'm not using the TriCaster, which is why I'm using this software, because I've been having so many problems with the TriCaster. So let's do that. Interesting. Exit that. Cool. Yeah, oh well. See, this is why we're doing this test, because I got to make sure that if my work says we're doing a project next week and the TriCaster is always screwing up, then I can jump on this software and get the project done with this software, if this one is solid. And it seems to be pretty solid right now, as far as I can tell. Guitar Man 45, how are you? Welcome. Well, thanks for jumping in, folks. This, again, not a stream that was scheduled or anything, just a quick testing session with this new software. And if you're wondering what the software is, it's a software that's only available for Mac. So it's called Ecamm Live. It's a live streaming production type of software. They've got a couple of levels as far as the paid versions. They have the Pro version, which you pay, I think it's like $20 something per month, or you can get, there's a mid-level package for less than that if you're interested in getting this type of software to do live streaming or video production or that type of stuff. It's pretty cool for a lot of things, and it's not that hard as far as figuring it out. So YouTube said hey, so I said okay. There you go, Dogpaw. I should plug the bass in and play bass and see what that sounds like through here. But I don't know if I've got it set up through the DI box just yet. Yeah, I think I'll wait on that one. We'll take it one step at a time here. All right, let me just check this here. The stats coming in to make sure. Do that, do this. All right. And the other thing I had to do for that song, if you notice in the beginning of that song, I played like, and I was half step, like I'm tuned standard tuning, and that song was tuned half step down. So I've got this pedal called the Digitech Drop, and what that does, you can set it up, half step, full step, whatever. There's a little knob on the front there, and you just put it to whatever you want. And then when you hit that pedal, it basically puts your guitar in that tune. So right now I'm tuned half step down, but my guitar is tuned universal as far as the guitar itself. So now I'm back to regular. There's nothing on, the pedal's not on or anything, but as soon as I hit that pedal, I'll drop down. So I'll just hit a note. So that's what that was. And I like that pedal. It's convenient for that type of thing. When you're jamming along to tracks and stuff and you don't want to completely detune your guitar, you just hit that. You hit that button and it does a lot of stuff for you. And it doesn't sound bad. It's still a digital thing, so you might get a few artifacts or things of that nature, but for the most part, it's pretty solid. I wouldn't use it to record or anything like that. I'd probably, set up my guitar for whatever tuning I wanted to record a song in, but just jamming along and stuff for tracks, it's perfect for that. Works really good. And you can tune that thing down like there you go. It seems to track pretty good. Yeah, it's actually not bad at all, actually, for tracking. Like, as you're playing, it's really precise that way, which, some people say they hear a little bit of latency or whatever, but I don't. When I'm playing, it's pretty much on. I hear the tone. It darkens your tone for sure. Like right now, I'm back to regular. So I find that it definitely darkens. I'm hearing the beeps too. Yeah, and there's the digital artifacts is what I call them. You hear them a little bit, but when you're jamming along the tracks and stuff, you're not hearing that really. You're just, jamming along. So it's great for that. It's not a be all and end all type of tool. You probably, even if I was playing live, unless it was only like one or two songs that I needed to down tune or something, then I might use that pedal. But what is going on? Wow, that's my TriCaster back there. You can hear it's like a plane taking off. Wow. All right, let me turn that TriCaster off. Shut down TriCaster, and there you go. You're off for the night, my friend. All right. Let's see what else we got. We've got Why Not's Music Den is in here. Keep hearing notification beeps or something every once in a while, but otherwise, okay, maybe. Yeah, you're probably right. You know what? If I am going to use this software, I should turn off. Let me do this. Quit that. Turn off emails, because any sound that's coming through the software is coming through my sound card, through what the computer is putting out. So if I'm playing a song on YouTube, that's the system audio that you're hearing. So if you've got email open and you get an email and it beeps, you're going to hear that too. So you're right. Good catch on that one. Why not? Because if you're going to stream using this type of setup, you should turn off anything that's going to, populate notifications and things of that nature. Let's see. Dogpo is playing along by ear, and I don't know it. When you looked at my fingers and went, okay. Yeah, because I was tuned, tuned down half. They're tuned half step down. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Do you have a request? If you have a request, that'd be easier for me to select something to try again. Show us the drop pitch pedal. Well, I can't right now because I don't have it set up that way, but I could if I had the scene set up and I had my iPhone kind of using it as a camera. And you can do that with this software. You can use your iPhone as a camera, and then I could have a mobile cam and show you that, because the drop pedal is over there on the desk and it's all hooked up and stuff. And I'm using kind of stable setup cameras here in the desk. So I can't do that tonight, but I will do that in the future. I've done it before, and I can definitely show you that pedal. It's pretty cool. And the cool thing about the Helix is that with this new update that they just put out, 3.0, they've built in that same type of pedal in the Helix. So technically, I don't even need that pedal anymore. I could just program it into the Helix as a switch, and I could do that. Text it to you. Yeah, I can do that. I'll text you a picture of it. It's called the Drop. Basically, if you go on Google and type in Digitech Drop pedal, you'll see it. It's just a red pedal with one knob on it, and basically cycles through tunings. It drops you down a half step every turn, but it goes pretty low. But when you get too low, like I think 3 levels is okay. You're still hearing the beeps. Maybe it's every time I get when you guys are posting in the comments here, it's doing a beep. Let me wait until somebody posts. Somebody post something in the comments for me or in the chat. There it is. That's what it is. Sounds like a water drop. That's what it is. So hold on. Let me see if there's a setting within this software that I can. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Well, this is why we're doing this test. Is there a way? Let me go to preferences maybe. Ecamm. Preferences. Where would I? Must be. Okay, source camera. There must be a way to disable that. Recording output, audio, monitor. Options, window. Hold on, right here maybe. Okay. YouTube. That's fine. That's going to drive me crazy now that you guys mentioned that. General show controls. How do I disable that? Interesting. Account, stream, video, audio. Automatically mute microphone. Broadcast one, system audio when in sharing mode, speakers, system audio never, maybe? Okay, try it now. Go. Somebody type 1, 2, 3. We'll see if it still does it. Yeah, let's try again. Yeah, it's still coming through. So, map channels, left to right. Screen sharing, that's fine. Facebook, Periscope, YouTube. There's nothing that's telling me how to, if I can turn that off. But, okay, well, you guys are going to have to hear the beep until I can dive into this a little bit further. But that's what that was. Okay, all right, well, there you go, folks. We learned something new. Because I guess I could shut off but I wouldn't see I couldn't post your comments on, like, what's cool about this program is I can just do that and I can bring your comments right on the screen. But I think if I get rid of this, I don't know that I can do that. Let me try one last thing. System audio still does it. Play guitar, you won't hear it. Yeah, I agree, Brad. I agree. Oh, man. All right. Chinese water torture. Yeah, something like that. It's going to drive me nuts. I'm like that. As soon as a little thing like that crops up in anything that I'm doing, it drives me nuts. Okay, let's remember that. Hey, Quentin. It'd work fine if you're playing a Strat. I'm working on it, Quentin. I'm working on it. Someday we will find that elusive Strat that doesn't want to seem to appear for me. Let's see, Molly. We can play maybe this song without getting in trouble. A little ketchup would clean that right up. Yeah, you're damn right. All right, let's try this. There we go. Turn off app sounds such as comment notifications, choose preference. All right, let's try to do this. Why not says this. So let's bring that up on the screen and let's follow directions here and see if we can figure that out. Turn off app sounds such as comment notifications, choose preference from Ecamm Live menu at the top of the screen, then go to General tab. Okay, so if I go to Preferences, and then I click on General, play app sounds, there it is. All right, somebody type in something in the chat now. Why not? Music Den might have figured this out for me. Type a 1, a 2, 3, whatever. Aha, it's gone. Thank you. Thank you, why not? There you go. Perfect. See, why not I should have a prize for why not for doing that. Man, I don't have anything. What can I give you? I've got this cool pen. It's not much. It's a Focusrite. I'm just kidding. My Google FU strong. Few. Is that food? There you go. Yes, it is. Why not? If I had a prize for you, I'd give it to you. I'll take that guitar. Yeah. No. This thing is... I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon, this one. I bought this. This is a 1996 guitar. It's probably my it's my oldest guitar that I own. So 96, and it's a custom shop Les Paul R6, so it's a 56 reissue. Bought it off a guy in Ontario, and it only had one owner prior to this guy, and this guy had bought it more of a collector, so he didn't really play it that much. So the guy that had it was a jazz type of player and swore by it, just loved it, but just he got older and wasn't playing anymore, so he got rid of it. So I picked it up, and as soon as I played it the first couple of times with the neck profile on it and everything, it just fit me perfectly. And I play this guitar a lot, and it's got P90s, and people, always complain about P90s being too noisy and everything, but it's on now. See, now the volume's off, volume's on. You're not hearing all this crazy noise that it really depends. Like, these pickups are really, really good. So, I mean, I don't know if it's a custom shop P90, if it's, I haven't opened up the guitar to find out if there is something different about these, but they don't, a little bit. Nothing crazy, though. All right, let's see. I'm taking a request now, so give me a request, and then we'll probably call. Oh, yeah, I wanted to test this graphic here before we, let's see. Let's see if this works. All right, well, that worked. So yeah, I can do those graphics and hit that button and make that work. And I should have my sound effects should be good. That's working. Yeah, Brad, I'm sure that if I'm on a stage and I've got, crank amps and stuff, a P90 would always have a lot more noise in them. But some are noisier than others. I guess it just depends on the pickup manufacturer or brand or whatever sometimes. But this one has been just awesome. I've had it for, when did I get this one? I'm probably going on maybe close to 2 years now. and I don't regret it one bit. This is not one that would be sold anytime soon, unless I absolutely had to, and there was something else I wanted and had to get rid of something. It would be hard to get rid of this one. And then of course the R9 is over there, and that's kind of my main guitar that I my number one. But I've been playing this one probably more than any other guitar in the last 3 weeks or so. It's been this one. All right, so let's see. Have 2050 standard like that with P90s. Oh, so Guitarman 45, you have a 2020 version of the Les Paul, the 50s version. Yeah, they're nice, man. They're really nice guitars. The new standards, I think, are really, really well done. And I'm not sure, I haven't played the P90 one. I'm not sure if the pickups are very similar to what this is. I'm sure, they are, but I have not had enough experience with them. But I have played the standard 50s and the 60s version, and I prefer the 50s version myself. The neck profile is more my style, for sure. But yeah, Guitarman 45, that's a really nice guitar, for sure. All right, so let me do this. Let me go here. And see if I can find something else to jam on. I'd like to do a Black Sabbath song, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get... Yeah. All right, John. Have a good night, my friend. And we will catch you next time. Try to stay safe out there if you're getting snowstorms. You probably will have some snow coming your way soon. But if you're not traveling, it's not too bad. We can try... Should we try this? Let's see. Should we try a Black Sabbath song done by, well, it's a cover of a Black Sabbath song, so maybe it won't get nailed, but it might. Something country? I don't know if I've got the right guitar for that. Something country. Let me think. Yeah, I can play a rock and roll version of a country song. If you want, if you really want. Heaven and Hell. All right, so who wants Heaven and Hell? Type 1 in the chat. And who wants a country song? Type 2 in the chat. How's that? And we'll finish off our broadcast test with either one of those. I'm curious to see what wins. I think I know, but let's see what somebody says here. It's going to be either a Black Sabbath song or a country song. Type number 1 for Black Sabbath, type number 2 for country. That's still going. Brad types in 1. Brad's the only one voting. Come on, folks. You can do it. Well, I guess it's Heaven and Hell. Zach, you're not voting? All right, let me see if I can... There are 9 of us in here. Boots. Let's see. I don't know. I might get flagged, but... All right, let's Let's test it. If I go off air, well, you know what happened, and if not, then we'll reevaluate after the song. Let's see. Can I make this work like that?
2, 3.
All right. Here we go. Put that over here. Put that over there. Do I even remember this song? All right, I think we'll play with it. I might not play the whole song, but we'll play a little bit of it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know if we're still on air, but we got through it. We got through it. Let's see what we got. Brad says, what version is that? That's a version by a, well, it's kind of like a jam thing that Richie Castellano does. And the girl singing the song is Emily Nacio, I think is the way you pronounce her last name, but very good. Search it on YouTube. It's just put in Heaven and Hell covers and it'll come up. Richie Castellano does it. And they're really good. They're playing this in a little studio and they're playing live. And he does some great stuff. So check it out. All right. So if you're still in here, let me know in the chat. And we will probably sign off here in what time is it? Another minute or so. Thanks for jumping in. Again, this was a test of using this software called Ecamm. It's specific to Mac. So if you're a Mac user and looking for something like that, seems to be working pretty good. From what I can tell here, everything. I'll have to watch it back on replay to see how the syncing and how the sound mix and everything is. But from what you guys have been telling me, it seems okay. So we might go with this software moving forward because I'm having so many friggin' problems with this TriCaster system, which shouldn't be happening because it's a real expensive system that I use for work, and it's just been giving me headaches all week. So this might be the way to go, or to have it as a backup anyway until whenever they replace the whole system for me. They have to send me a new unit, so that's coming from Texas, so that'll be a while. But in the meantime, I still got projects for work to do, and I don't want to screw it up. So we'll have to probably use this software. If the other thing I'd like to test with it is they have something called Live Interview, where you can bring in guests and stuff, which will be the other key test with this software. So I might be reaching out to some of you in the future here, maybe sometime this week, and see if I can get one of you guys to jump on to do a test of the interview feature on this. So Brad says audio and video was in sync, really good stuff. Sound quality was good as well. Well, that's good to know, and I'm glad that worked out because I was kind of pulling whatever hair I have on my head out tonight, trying to figure out how I was going to proceed moving forward with streaming. StreamYard is pretty good, and we did a test with StreamYard last night on my regular show, and I had Guitar Hack jump in to test some stuff. And it works well if you're just doing it by yourself or whatever, and then you can play guitar and you can disable some of that audio processing that StreamYard has. But if you're bringing in a guest, you have to basically select echo cancellation, and if you have that on, then you can't really play music at the same time, so you have to keep switching back and forth and turning it on and off. But it's still a good solution. I think StreamYard is a great solution for folks that just want to get going and something basic and very easy to use. So that's cool. All right, so with that said, thanks folks for jumping in, and I guess we will call it. You have more hair than me. Well, Brad, yeah, a little bit, not very much though, just a little. Had a lot more at one time, I think you remember, but you did too. The good old days. But a lot easier now. You just get up in the morning and you're done. You don't have to go through the whole rigmarole of washing and styling and all that stuff that we did in the 80s. But yeah, fun times. Anyway, thanks for joining me, folks, and we will catch you on the flip side.